And on this episode of Let Your Work Speak for Itself, we have this from Dexteru. Witcher 4 developer urges fans to play the game before judging Cersei as the lead character. Now, when the game was announced, obviously everyone was saying, I'm going to butcher his name, so sorry about that. Where is Geralt? The Netflix show took Henry Cavill out of his own show. They decided, let's go away from the books, let's go away from the games, and do our own thing. So now a new Witcher game has come out, and the Witcher series so far has been pretty fantastic game-wise. They've been doing things right for a very, very, very long time. Now all of a sudden, the main character is Cersei, one of the females in the game. And the developer had this to say. He says, when the game will be out, you'll be able to see for yourself and fully embrace her character, her story. And I think there will be a moment to make opinions and make the calls. Reading the books, it's very clear that the story started transitioning from being Geralt's story to really being Cersei's story. I 100% understand what you're talking about. And as someone that has never read the books before, I need to go by what this dude is saying is fact, okay? If he's telling me this is what happened in the books, okay, I understand that. However, we have entered the time now of the strong, independent female character. So, maybe there's a chance, and from what I've seen the screenshots of this game, it looks very beautiful. Is this going to be a feminist propaganda game? Time will tell. Time will tell indeed. So, what it comes down to is, am I going to buy this game day one when it comes out, or will I just simply wait, I don't know, a year, 6 months for it just to show up on the Game Pass and I'll get it essentially for no extra cost whatsoever? We have really entered a time now where same thing with movie theaters. We don't have to go to the theaters. Like the new Fantastic Four movie's coming out. I'm gonna watch it when it comes on Disney Plus. I'm not gonna go to the theater and spend money on a ticket and have to sit there for a few hours when I could wait a few months and watch it at the comfort of my home. Witcher 4, you know what? I'll give it a play one day. It'll be on Game Pass in a year. So now all these companies right now have to realize you have one shot at making money. You have one shot and one shot alone at truly making a profit of any aspect whatsoever. Do you really think going away from the metric that has been working out this whole time, focusing on one character? Oh, also, great example, okay? The John Wick movies. I did a video not that long ago, okay? Ballerina flopped horribly. Flopped horribly. The previous John Wick movies, my video I talked about this, every single one of them made more money. There was not a drop off in any of the John Wick movies. The last one made over $400 million. So, they saw this. They saw that all these movies were coming out and people love Keanu Reeves. They said, you know, it'd be a great idea. Let's make a movie about a woman. How did that work out for you guys? And now with The Witcher, bringing it full circle with this, you had all these games about this dude. You had all these books about this character. You had a TV show that you decided, let's focus on him. And then you decided to do what? Let's insert our own ideas into it. No, 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 no. We don't need the source material. We know what to do. So with this post right here, what this guy's talking about, if you have to preference your comments, because isn't that really weird? Let's just say, for example, okay, this is the greatest game ever made. This game is going to be 100% perfect, and it does everything right. Why are you going out there and telling the fans, hey, you know what? Give it a chance. Yeah, you know what? Don't have a knee-jerk reaction. Spend full price on this game, and then judge it for yourself afterwards. Does that sound like something that a winning company, a winning award-winning game would possibly say? And also, isn't it even more funny how she looks a lot different from the first trailer, right? When the first trailer came out, she had, as usual, that typical Western woman look to her where she's just gross and ugly. And then all of a sudden, as the game's getting closer to coming out, she now looks like an actual woman. Weird, right? It's almost like they heard what all the fans were saying and thought, hey, we could lose a ton of money right now, or we can make a lot of money. Which one do you guys want to do? So ultimately, with this post here, I don't think this is good whatsoever. I don't think any company out there that has to run damage control is doing a good job. There should be no reason. Just think about that for a second. If I made a video game, and then afterwards I have to kind of tell you guys, hey, you know what? You should play it. Yeah, you know what? Don't just give it a try. Yeah, don't worry about this stuff. Like, why can't you just make a good game and people will come play it? Isn't that such a strange thing that now this is a tactic that you're going down? But that's really telling. That is more telling to me than the fact that they just put a female as the main lead of this game. It ain't gonna work now. I think this game's gonna flop. I think this game's gonna flop really, really, really hard. Because like I said before, it's gonna be on the Game Passes, either PlayStation or Xbox in a few months. You don't need to go out and buy this game at full price. You don't have to run to go get it. You don't have to download it at 12 o'clock midnight, whenever it comes out, or whoever that works anymore. You don't have to. And they know that. Sadly, they know it, and they know the walls are closing in on them very quickly. So yeah, this quote, beyond telling. This game's going to flop. They are feeling the pressure. But, more importantly, what do you guys think about that?
She's out there somewhere caught in fate's hand, and I'm just a man with no clear plan. I've seen what happens when time's cruel and cold, but I can't let her story go untold. Is the future set, or is there room to sway? Can I rewrite the end, break through the gray? For once in my life, I'm not chasing regret. I'm running to save her from a fate set. One chance, one choice, one twist in the night.